We're going to talk about pitch note. Pitch note is the name of the note within each octave. So let's see if I can do the magic here to draw the music staff. Music staff is the group of 5 lines and 4 spaces. Let me do on my, those are not parallel lines. My lines are going to be curved, but yours or the software is not going to be. So 1, 2, this is really not a good, I'm going to throw this away. 3, 4, and 5. The group of 5 lines and 4 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, like your hand. So 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the music staff. It's a group of 5 lines and 4 spaces. And those 5 lines and 4 spaces that host the clef. We're going to work on the treble clef. It starts on the 2nd line. So now we can name the name of the notes with the pitch. So the most well-known note that we have is the middle C. Middle C is the first ledger line below the music staff. Ledger lines, the supplementary lines that you have from the music staff. We have ledger lines below the music staff and above the music staff. The middle C, or C4, or Do. On the solfege is Do, D-O. So from the middle C, let's go above the music staff, okay? So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, the first ledger line above the music staff, A, B, C. I did wrong here. So if I just say the name of the note, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, those are the name of the notes. But how do I know what C is the C? So I needed to number the octaves. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So this C is above the C4, so it's the C5. C5 is on the 3rd space, 1, 2, 3 of the music staff of the treble clef. D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So this is the C6. So all those notes below the C6 are B5, A5, G5, F5, E5, D5, and C5. B4, A4, G4, F4, E4, D4. All these here are under the C4 scale, and this is under the C5 scale, and those here above the C6. This scale is not about the whole step and half step, but about the octave. Octave is a frequency that you have 8 times. This C is 8 times frequency lower than the C5. In general, this is around 274 hertz, so this is going to be the double. So the C4, D4, E4, F4, G4, A4, B4, C5, D5, E5, F5, G5, A5, B5, C6. Now let's do magic here. Aye. Do below the music staff, okay? Let's see if I can do that. See, that is not a straight line, but it's what they can do after the stroke. So below the music staff. So you start on the middle C, that is C4. C4. I'm going descending. So C, B, A, G, F, E, D, and C. That is C3, B4, sorry, this is B3, A3, sorry, I mistake here, sorry, my apologies. So C4, B, that's B3, A3, G3, F3, E3, D3, C3. So C3 is the fourth line below the musical staff. You have the C3. D3 is the fourth line below the musical staff on the treble clef. E3 is the note below the third line below the musical staff. F is the third line below the musical staff. G is the space below the second line below the musical staff. A is the second line below the musical staff. And B is the first space below the musical staff, B3. All those notes here is going to be closed by the bass clef. I'm going to write the same thing on the bass clef. C4, B3, A3, G3, F3, E3, D3, and C3. Excuse me.
Yes.
So I just one example. I'm not going to work on the bass clef. I'm going to say that when you write using the larger lines, you get closer to the next clef. The septiclavier means the 7 clefs. We have the treble clef, bass clef on the fourth line, bass clef on the third line, C clef on the first line, C clef on the second line, C clef on the third line, and C clef on the fourth line. This is called septiclavier because 7 clefs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 clefs. But for now, we're going to just work on the treble clef. So rather, so much trouble, but so treble. So the name of the notes is just C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. The pitch notes is the note within its octave. So C4. So this B is below the C4, so it belongs to the previous C, C3, so it's going to be on the C3 octave scale, or scale of the octave. So B3, A3, G3, F3, E3, D3, and C3. Those notes here, C to B is on the scale of the C4. Those here, the C to B on the scale of the C5. Any problem? So, pitch notes is the name of the notes within its octave. So this because so you can recognize, imagine, happy birthday to you. I'm going to sing it without the octave, so it should be within that octave, so you know the name of the notes with that octave. For now, that's all. Thank you.